Our guest today is Jim Parkman. This was a huge case. I mean, this was the fourth largest accounting fraud in the history of the United States.
The CEO of HealthSouth, the Fortune 500 healthcare company.
Ferrari Enzo was nearly obliterated in the high-speed crash along the PCH.
Zenvo, ST1, 50S.
He went from being on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Only made 3 for the United States.
Parkman Khan, former exotic car dealer turned #1 FBI's most wanted fugitive.
Generally, when you look at the law, 90% of the time it's against you.
The FBI put a $20,000 reward for information into his arrest.
Parkman Khan scammed super rich customers at a New Jersey car dealership.
Join myself and James Parkman, my attorney and best friend, as we have cars, courts, and conversations.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Parkman Khan Unleashed with Jim Parkman and Bobby Khan.
Hey, Bobby.
Today, I had to bring this one up today, okay? Today we're going to talk about Ford Motor Company, and I feel like Ford Motor Company is on a crash course to alienating all their customer base because they keep coming out with different patents every month. Where, like, a couple months ago, they came out with a patent where your car will repossess itself. So if you didn't make your payments, the car, once the garage door opens, it'll drive away from your house automatically to the repo yard and basically repossess itself. People are like, I don't want that. Like, why? That's ridiculous. I get it. It's a repo thing. And that wasn't as bad. Then 2 weeks ago, they come out with a new patent. And basically, they're listening into your car conversations. So basically what they're doing is by listening in, so what they do is it's a way for them to make more money. What they're going to do is, say your child's crying or something like that. All of a sudden, you're going to start seeing ads on your infotainment system. So on your nav screen and the screens, you'll start seeing ads for maybe McDonald's or a toy place. So what they're doing is they're using what's going on inside the car to target you with ads. First off, I don't want ads. I don't want to.
No.
The place I don't want ads is inside my car. And I don't want listening into my car. So, that was one thing that they came up with. And today in the news is they have a new patent. Since Ford controls 60% of the police cars on the road today, they decided we're going to help the police. So what they're going to do is they patented this new technology that they're going to put in their cars. And as you're driving your car is basically a spy for the police. So your car is monitoring, taking video and pictures of cars on the road and sending that to police because there's a car that was driving fast or a car that weaved in and out of traffic. So your car is basically taking pictures of their license plate, faces, whatever, and forwarding it to the police and saying, on this road, on this time, this car was speeding or weaving or was on the phone. Your car has become a rolling snitch.
Unbelievable. Is this for real? Are you making this up?
It's in the news today.
Wow.
There's a lot I see wrong with it. First off, the first thing that comes to mind is, A, I don't want my car to be a snitch. And
no. My car's my friend. That's you buy a car because you love the car, and when you get it, it's a love relationship.
Yeah, instead my car is being used to arrest other people.
It's turning me in. Yeah, turning other people in.
Not only is it turning me in, but it's also turning other people in. Hold on. What happened to warrantless searches? That's like basically the police are getting information without warrants.
I don't know about all that, but I do know this. I certainly don't want a vehicle that, number one, listens into my conversations.
And spies on people.
Yeah, because they're not going to like it when I'm talking bad about my Ford automobile. They're certainly not going to doubt they're going to put a Ford ad up. But I'm saying, that is ridiculous. No, your car to me is like your bedroom.
Yeah, it's your sanctuary.
You and your wife are in there, and you're driving somewhere to supper or something. That's a private conversation.
Yeah. Or you're listening to music, you're on the phone, you're doing this. It's your private sanctuary.
Absolutely.
I have Big Brother in with me everywhere I go. Big Brother's listening to me on the phone, even though I'm not even talking on the phone right now. Big Brother's outside on the street corners with every camera and facial recognition. And now inside my car, not only are you going to send ads to me, but you're going to spy using my car? I don't want to help you spy. I don't want to help you. I don't want to be helping law enforcement. I'm sorry, but that's not my job. If I wanted to help law enforcement, I'd become a cop. My car is now basically deputized.
Well, first of all, whatever happened to if somebody's driving, let's say driving drunk, okay, and they're weaving and all that, you can get on your phone, call 911 and say, hey, I'm on East Main Street. There's a car out here in front of me that's weaving, almost ran over something. You can do that. I don't need my car.
I got a
solution. Be telling on somebody that's doing 60 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone, 55-mile-an-hour zone.
In this day and age, if you're driving and the car's weaving, it should stop on its own and pull over. You have the technology. If the car senses you're drunk, it should just pull you over and park it. Instead of me ratting you out, the car should do it on its own and say, this guy's out of control. We're stopping the car because obviously he's impaired.
Yeah, but look. Anybody that drives a lot knows. Now, I don't like that either, and I'll tell you why. I've reached down to pick up my phone, okay, and it may go to the yellow line. My tires go to the yellow line on the right side because it goes where your eyes go. That's all. So it goes down. I don't want that car to stop me and pull me over.
Yes.
I'm going to quickly get back. I'm not getting on the phone or talking on the phone. I just want maybe it turned over or something, and I'm just replacing it in the cup holders. I don't know, but I just don't want. I don't want that type of an intrusion.
No,
that kind of an intrusion to where they start listening to what you're saying or start calling people about other people driving and.
But this is going to open up a can of worms when it comes to privacy laws and all kinds. A lot of civil unions will come out and say, hey, this is an intrusion. This is a violation of my privacy.
Inside the car phone is the thing about the car telling on somebody going by you, but it's not necessarily is not an intrusion on you. It's an intrusion on you when you go by somebody and that Ford.
Well, it's okay. Well, here's the other thing. Okay, if law enforcement should have, they catch you, the cop sees you on his own, pulls you over, right?
Radar, got it.
Yeah, exactly. But you got it. All of a sudden, now everyone's become this, and now here's the other thing. The cops are obtaining this information without a warrant. Like, the arguments can go on and on.
Well, not only it's not without a warrant, Bobby, it's without seeing or visualizing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
So now I can't wait for this in a way because I would have to ask the judge to call the Ford Taurus to the stand so I can cross-examine the Ford and find out if it's
I have a feeling this will prompt a Supreme Court case. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially the listening to conversations.
Yeah.
Now, that to me is outrageous. That to me is like an air conditioning company saying we got a patent that if we put an air conditioning in your house, we're also going to put something in there so we can listen to what you're saying, so we can get other marketers. Yeah.
No, sorry. You know what's gotten crazy is these corporations are looking for every which way to make more money and to hold on to their clients. So they figured, well, we already made money selling them the car, but how do we continuously make money? Oh, we're going to give them ads inside their car, and that's $10 billion a year more in revenue.
Well, except for one thing. I can't stand it with ads on my phone.
No, exactly. So
I cannot stand it. And listen, if you want to create a dangerous situation, put an ad on your car
and piss me off.
Not only that, you're trying to punch it to get rid of it.
Exactly. I don't want to see.
You're paying attention to.
I don't want to see any ads.
You're paying attention to that. Why would they put an ad to distract the driver?
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Now that I'm thinking, I didn't know this going into this talk we're doing, but now I start thinking, and now I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I don't understand where Ford Motor Company's come at. Like recently, all these car companies, which are making billions of dollars in profits, they figured out, let's now gouge our customers even more for every little thing. So, for example, BMW comes out and says, hey, guess what? We're going to build you a car, and now we're going to charge you every month for options. Oh, you want heated seats? That's $10 a month. You want this? It's another $10 a month. So now they pick up another $10 billion a year in profits based off of subscriptions for something that should be already in the car. When
Absolutely.
you go to a dealer, you buy a car, you're like, I want heated seats, I want this. It's a one-time fee. I don't want to pay a monthly fee for heated seats.
No, hey, it's the same thing when you buy a car and you don't know it, but you get in there and you go to set up your navigation, and it says you need to call so-and-so to pay a monthly fee to get your navigation. And I go, no, I got it on my phone. You're out of your mind. I'm not
Exactly. They're getting too, it's like too greedy. And it's like these corporations just every day want to gouge you for more and more. And let me tell you something. The way Ford's coming out with their patents, I will never buy a Ford. I'm done. If they keep doing this, I'm going to walk away from ever buying a Ford. And you know what? I do like the Lincoln Navigator, and I don't mind the Ford Expedition and the Ford F-350 dualies. But you'll never see me buying a Ford again if they keep putting this stuff out there.
Well, and then the question then comes, I wonder if they'll tell the consumer.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That
you won't even know about
it. They'll disclose to the consumer what all it's doing or what all it's listening to.
Exactly. So that's another thing. So it's like, what do you trust and what don't you trust?
Exactly. You may never know.
You never know. I mean, like, we all know that they've gotten to a point where they could turn our cars off.
I wish Ford would spend more money, or any other car company that's doing the same thing. I wish they'd spend their money on finding out how to make the car go a lot farther with less gas. So, and don't give me that crap about the engine. Figure it out, okay?
Listen, I mean, I think Ford's got other problems to worry about besides putting this kind of tech in their cars. And
I don't even want to get into electric cars today. We'll do that another day.
Well, that's another topic for another day.
That's another topic. But
that's
interesting.
Hear your thoughts, everybody. Tell us what your thoughts are about this whole thing with Ford.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. Well, Jim, this is great today.
Interesting.
Everybody, we're going someplace amazing in the next 2 weeks, and we can't wait to bring it to you guys. So it's going to be a nice road trip. And, you're flying in. You got to get your airline tickets.
That's correct.
Yep. So,
Bobby,
all right,
good
Jim,
to see you.
Enjoy, all right?
Got it. Great news today. I did not know that about Ford Motor Company today.
Yeah,
That's I doubt anybody knew about that today.
Well, it's in the news today, so.
Well, hopefully they read it and didn't see, didn't pick up a headline about Ford does patent and they don't read and see what it is.
The stock prices when they realize this is only going to alienate people and people are going to walk away from future purchases of Fords.
Well, I wouldn't buy it. If it had it on there, I wouldn't buy it. You're not going to listen to my conversations in my car. Plus, I hate to say it, I sing in my car.
Oh,
nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah,
There's nobody wants to hear that.
Definitely not Luther Vandross.
Nor do I want anybody to hear that, okay?
So what do you listen to, Michael Bolton? Listen, I like Michael Bolton. Everybody makes fun of Michael Bolton.
Oh, now you come up with that. Yeah.
Everybody makes fun of Michael Bolton. He's got some good music.
Let me tell you, one of my favorite bands, while we're doing that, one of my favorite bands comes from your neck of the woods.
Bruce Springsteen.
You're holding that Bruce Springsteen.
Exactly.
Love him. I mean, I went to his concert and paid an exorbitant fee to go. Boy, I want to get on that one day about how they charge.
Price of tickets these days?
Oh, my gosh.
Episode.
I called them back. I really did. I called them back and I said, listen, people, I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to buy Bruce Springsteen. I just want to go
want to go see him. Exactly.
I see it just for a few hours. Let me just see him, okay?
I mean, is there that much disposable income that people spend all this money for tickets? Because the stadiums are still full.
Oh, it was packed, buddy. Yeah. It was packed. And I don't
get it. People are blowing thousands
of dollars. If you're like me, I don't go to a lot of concerts.
No, I don't either.
So if I go to a concert every 5 years, if you spread that amount out, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Over
But the
5
people
years.
that go like once a month or something to a concert and like,
oh my God,
where's the excess money coming from?
Yeah, I mean, good gracious. But was it worth it to me? Absolutely. It was on my bucket list.
Okay.
One day maybe I'll meet Bruce Springsteen. But let me tell you something. I love the music. He is just a creative guy. I mean,
yeah.
You got to be
he's got some good music.
Got some real good music, and
he's been around for a long time.
Yeah. And Michael, if you're out there, I'm also available for a concert, but not at the fee I paid for Bruce. Okay.
All right,
Bobby. Good to see you.
Right. Talk next time. Okay.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Be good. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.